So the next bout of the evening is in the 132-pound weight class from Cleveland, Denzel Smith, sophomore at Collinwood High School, and Sir John Withrow, sophomore from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Sir John, that's his birth name. His mother wanted him to be respected as he grew up, and wants him to do great things, so that's why she named him Sir John.
Well, he's got a tough task because Denzel Smith, one of the top 16-year-olds in Cleveland, trains at the Salvation Army Boxing Academy under Coach Clinton Martin and Danielle Bell there. And he was the 2005 and 2006 Junior Olympic State Champion. So Denzel Smith's got some accomplishments there. Sir John Withrow's in for a fight tonight.
Sir John, if he wants to win this fight and bring Pittsburgh their first victory, is going to have to do more than just some pretty jabs. He's going to have to land some hard body shots, break down his opponent. And one thing that Denzel Smith has is he's got a nice long reach on him.
Well, Denzel lands a nice left hook to the body. And Withrow lands his own left hook to the body as well. Both fighters landing to the body tonight.
Withrow's doing a very good job at counterpunching right now and landing some body shots. Like you said, those shots score points.
Both fighters in the center of the ring now. Smith trying to counter. Withrow gets out of the way very effectively.
Smith is a quick fighter. He appears to be an aggressive fighter, a little head movement there. Smith looks like more of a banger.
Smith obviously has the height advantage. They're really not working that to his advantage, though, tonight.
Withrow stated in our interview that he's an orthodox fighter by birthright, but he's learned to fight southpaw, and he's going to try to switch that up in the ring to confuse his fighter.
Never hurts to be ambidextrous, especially in boxing. Let's hear what Danielle Bell, the trainer for Denzel Smith, is saying in the corner.
He ain't pressing you, man.
He ain't pressing you.
Just
Rub your jab up. Pop, get a hard right hand, pop. When he got that head down, man, throw him up because don't come up short. Use your head to get in. Then throw the hook off because his head don't come off and pop. That's with the hook. You got it? You got it? Come on, huh? Smart fight. There you go. Jab. One cut.
So round two set to begin here at Cleveland Brown Stadium for the Brown and Orange Turnpike Boxing Classic, the first annual Brown and Orange Turnpike Boxing Classic set on the eve of the Cleveland Browns taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers here in Cleveland Brown Stadium. Denzel Smith from Cleveland, Sir John Withrow from Pittsburgh, wearing each team's colors as their trunk colors.
I like the trunk color effect here tonight. It really gives more of a rivalry in this small venue that we're in. When you look at Sir John, you think Steelers. You look at Denzel, you think Browns.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, Smith's trunks look a lot better than Withrow's.
Well, the Cleveland fighters are sure dominating the Pittsburgh fighters up to this point, so the orange trunks are doing now. The question is, tomorrow on the football field, will this carry over?
Yeah, that's the big question. But both fighters in the center of the ring. Smith doing a nice job of countering Withrow with that exchange there. Has him again, and a nice left hook lands from Withrow that backs up Smith.
That hurt Smith a little bit. I think Smith's seen that Withrow isn't someone to take lightly. He's got a hard punch on him.
Well, Withrow's the shorter fighter, and a lot of times short and stocky means you have that power and you have that advantage to the inside. And Smith is really fighting Withrow's fight in this fight. Nice short left hook lands for Smith on the inside.
Smith should stay more outside, use his jab and reach to his advantage, score the points, walk out of here with a decision instead of trying going toe-to-toe with Withrow. Could get you in trouble.
Oh, that may be just Smith's style. He feels that he's stronger than all the opponents that he enters, and he's had some success with this style. A wild right hand lands from Withrow. Nice action on the inside. Both fighters landing to the body there in that exchange.
hard round to score for the judges.
A very hard round to score. Both fighters staying active, staying busy. Both fighters landing a lot of shots, and Withrow lands a nice right hand upstairs just as round 2 comes to a close here at Cleveland Brown Stadium. First annual Brown and Orange Turnpike Boxing Classic. In this event tonight, they like what they see. They like the concept, the idea of it, and they want to see this rivalry, the Brown-Steelers rivalry, into a boxing rivalry. But first thing in order to do that is you have to have winners on both sides of things to have a rivalry. And so far tonight, the Cleveland Boxers have pretty much won the fights, but a lot of the fights have been competitive, if I could say anything nicely about the Pittsburgh fighters.
It has been some good fights, Antonio, and Cleveland and Pittsburgh need more of a rivalry than just football. Boxing would be a good sport to start it in.
Right, they don't play each other in baseball, they don't play each other in basketball, and it would be great to see a boxing rivalry start.
You know, Pittsburgh has produced a few good professionals. Paul Spadafora is obviously one of them. Cleveland's got one just south of here a little bit in Kelly Pavlik, who's going on HBO next month.
Yeah, Pavlik, of course, from Youngstown, but fought in the Golden Gloves here in Cleveland when he was an amateur.
When you talk to the guys from the Golden Gloves, they are very proud of Kelly Pavlik.
Another kind of wild right hand landing for Withrow, and it's got to have Danielle Bell, the trainer for Denzel Smith, a little upset that he's getting caught by that wild hand, that wild right hand.
Withrow is swinging a little wild, like you said, this round. Is it desperation? Is he getting tired? Is he confused on his fight game?
Right hook to the body lands for Withrow.
Withrow's scoring some points this round. Don't be surprised if this decision isn't as obvious as it might look to some people.
Withrow backing up Smith, and Smith finds some offense and has Withrow down, not down, but has Withrow backing up a little bit. Again, right hand upstairs lands for Withrow, and he's just kind of teeing off with that right hand, really swinging wildly with that, and just setting himself up for a left hook from Denzel Smith.
Withrow's getting tired. He's breathing out of his mouth. If you notice right there, he had a hard shot land to Smith and didn't have the energy to follow up with it. It allowed Smith to get off the ropes and back in the middle of the ring where he's more comfortable.
Yeah, good observation there, George. And now Withrow's hands are down by his sides, and lands that right hand again upstairs on Smith. Smith just cannot get the defense going right tonight. And that's going to do it for the fight. And close fight, very close fight to score. It's going to be up to the judges to determine a winner. And we'll have a winner as soon as we come back here on Sports Time Ohio from Cleveland Brown Stadium, the first annual Brown and Orange Turnpike Boxing Classic. Cleveland Brown Stadium, first annual Brown and Orange Turnpike Boxing Classic. Just come off a very close fight. Denzel Smith from Cleveland, Sir John Withrow from Pittsburgh. And now to announce the winner of the fight, let's go to our ring announcer, Bob Doby.